It's all about your rules and your religion. It's all about the voices in your head. Are they counseling you? Viewers, fans, and subscribers, become a channel member today. Subscribe, click that bell, turn on all notifications as we give you the most intense, the most volatile rumors, news, speculation, gossip, and hearsay. Now, remember, the rumors were making its way last night about the Viper Randy Orton, and now we have even more insight. We have an exclusive update. And remember, if you want more videos like this, click the bell, subscribe, and remember to hit that hype button below. Randy Orton's final decision. Now, remember, viewers, keep in mind, we have not seen or heard from Randy Orton in weeks. It has been weeks since we have seen Randy Orton on WWE television. But now, according to rumor and gossip online, there is a choice. There is a decision. Shockwaves are being sent throughout tonight, the morning, last night, going into right now today, guys, going into the lunch hour. Randy Orton has finally broken his silence, and the wrestling world is in a meltdown after weeks of speculation, locker room whispers, and social media chaos. Randy Orton's future has reached its breaking point. Is the Viper slithering towards AEW, the Viper that he is? Or will he remain loyal to the WWE Universe that made him a legend, a household name? I'm SeanzView Entertainment, your number one destination for breaking WWE rumors, insider scoops, and exclusive reactions that the big networks won't dare to report. Now, it started last night with a simple rumor. Randy Orton unhappy with WWE's creative direction following his return a couple years ago at Survivor Series. Remember when Randy Orton returned a couple years ago? And he came back and he's lost after loss after loss. He's being made to look like a jobber, a joke, an afterthought. That's not how you build. That is not how you sustain the Viper Randy Orton. Now, according to rumors and speculation online, Wrestling News says that Orton's camp was in talks with outside interest and that AEW had quietly reached out to test the waters. Now, we are going to reveal Randy Orton's choice in decision right here in this very video, along with bonus coverage, so stay tuned. Remember to donate below with a super thanks donation. Donate below right now to help save and secure my future on YouTube, because without you, there is no Sean's View. You guys are the foundation for what this happens. Now, Orton, who has been in WWE for well over 2 decades, was reportedly frustrated that his comeback storyline was sidelined for younger stars. One insider said, Randy feels like he's being phased out. He wants something bigger, especially heading into WrestleMania season. That's when AEW's name entered the conversation. AEW offers a tempting deal to the Viper, Randy Orton. Now, rumors exploded that Tony Khan and AEW made a massive offer, according to speculation online. A 3-year deal with full creative freedom and control and the right to choose his own opponents, something Orton has never had in the WWE, according to gossip online. Now imagine this. Randy Orton versus Kenny Omega. Randy Orton versus MJF. Randy Orton teaming with Edge, Adam Copeland one last time for Rated RKO. It could happen. It could go down. Make no mistake about it, viewers. Wrestling fans going nuts. Social media convinced the Viper is leaving WWE. The Viper Randy Orton is going away from World Wrestling Entertainment, where he's been so watered down. And he's a WWE lifer, right? He's a WWE lifer. Well, how much can you be a lifer when you're booked to lose over and over and over again? Now, CM Punk even hinted on X that the grass isn't always greener, but sometimes it's better watered. Fans thought that he was talking about Randy Orton. Now we dive headfirst into the locker room reaction from all of this. Inside the WWE, absolute bedlam, absolute chaos. Triple H was reportedly furious and blindsided. Nick Khan, according to insiders, called an emergency meeting to secure Randy Orton's loyalty. Meanwhile, veterans John Cena and Cody Rhodes apparently reached out privately, telling Randy not to make any rash decisions. Cena's advice: you don't walk away from the empire that you helped build. You lead it. But Orton stayed quiet. No statements, no interviews, just cryptic Instagram stories with snake emojis and the word change. The leaked AEW meeting. Then came the footage that, absolutely broke the internet. It went viral. What appeared to be Randy Orton spotted backstage at AEW Dynamite last night. The clip went viral within minutes. Was it fake, a setup, a PR stunt? Was it AI? Nobody knows. Nobody knows but the Viper himself, Randy Orton. AEW teased, as they usually do, a major announcement for next week, and the wrestling internet went nuclear. Fans were convinced this was it, that the Viper was slithering to AEW to close out his career on his terms. Randy Orton was a shoo-in to go to All Elite Wrestling. Has the decision been made? Is the choice going to be AEW for Randy Orton? Even WWE insiders started whispering Triple H can't stop him this time. Then we go into the next update in this video, guys, because remember, we do all videos in real time. It's going to get nuclear. The silent strike, viewers. The silent strike. Then silence. Silence from Randy Orton for days. No AEW reference. No WWE statement. But here's where things turned. A new report broke out last night that Orton had secretly flown to Stamford, Connecticut, home of WWE Headquarters, for what they called a final face-to-face meeting with Triple H. And get this, the meeting lasted over 5 hours, and the internal memo leaked hours later with one cryptic line: the Viper always strikes where you least expect. The big swerve, viewers, the big swerve. And that's when it happened. Monday Night Raw, the lights go out, the crowd silence. Randy Orton's music hits. The Viper walks down to the ring, holding both the WWE logo and the AEW logo graphics appear on the Titantron. Yes, you heard that right, on the video screen. Randy Orton looks right at the camera and says, "Everybody thought I was leaving, but I'm not finished here yet." Randy Orton has re-signed with the WWE, a brand new multi-year deal that will reportedly include producer privileges, part-time scheduling, and WrestleMania 42 involvement. Triple H confirmed moments later in a backstage segment, Randy Orton belongs in WWE, now, forever, always. The arena exploded. It was the perfect Viper strike. Make the world think he's leaving to go to AEW, then coil back and strike when nobody expects it. This, my friends, is why Randy Orton is one of the greatest storytellers in the history of the WWE. He turned a rumor into a viral narrative, a negotiation into a work of art. And now, viewers, Randy Orton is home in WWE, ready to lead the next generation as the Apex Predator once again. Now, remember, viewers, comment below, did Randy Orton play us all, or did Triple H just outsmart AEW? Subscribe, turn on all notifications, because tomorrow, well, we got more videos today, obviously. We got more videos stacked up today. We got more videos lined up today, because as you know, I work around the clock for you, because without you, there is no Sean's View, whatever. Maybe I'm a bitch. Maybe I'm a girl now. I don't know. Because I'm breaking down who Randy Orton will feud with heading into WrestleMania 42. But that I will say for tomorrow, as I'm hearing from the insiders, the dirt sheets, and those in the know. Support the channel, guys. Drop a super thanks donation in the comment section, or become a channel member for insider leaks, rumor breakdowns, and daily WWE coverage you will not see or hear or find anywhere else. Even if it's confirmed, unconfirmed, verified, whatever it may be, the WWE changes from one moment to the next. It's always subject to change. You just never, ever know in the ever-evolving WWE. Why? Because I said so. But ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we don't just stop there, because right now we are on a damned tear. We are now receiving word, viewers. We are now receiving word. According to those in the know. Breaking news on, speaking about AEW, we got breaking news on AEW and CM Punk. Yes, AEW and CM Punk. What is going on there? Also going to break down AJ Styles breaking news a little bit later on. Also, we got breaking news as concerns MVP reveals he signed a new AEW contract. So don't look for MVP in the WWE anytime soon. Why the Undisputed Era. Remember the Undisputed Era? Yeah, remember how big they were in NXT? They came over to WWE a couple of times. Well, why the Undisputed Era never made it to the main roster of WWE. And do you think that they should have made it? Should they have crossed over to the main roster, the Undisputed Era? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Now, breaking news on CM Punk and AEW. Remember to click the bell, subscribe for more videos like this, and become a channel member today. CM Punk is being called out at this hour, at this time, on your lunchtime, or whenever you may be watching this. Maybe it's supper, dinner, whatever time zone you're in. CM Punk is being called out, yes, called out, for never being a locker room leader in AEW, despite being the main guy, the draw, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Do you believe that CM Punk should be called out for never being a locker room leader in AEW? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, we got breaking news. Is AJ Styles about to wrestle? Is AJ Styles about to fight? Is AJ Styles about to have a match in TNA Wrestling along his retirement run? Because as we all know, along with John Cena retiring this year, we got AJ Styles retiring next year, and then we got CM Punk potentially retiring the year after that. So as you can see, viewers, as you can see, AJ Styles now is letting it all out of the bag. AJ Styles is revealing it. AJ Styles is being relentless on this report, because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, AJ Styles doubts that the WWE will let him wrestle in TNA during his retirement run. And you know what? I can see why the WWE wouldn't want to do something like that, because they don't want to risk AJ Styles getting injured, hurt, a sabbatical. They don't want something happening like that. Also, MJF is expected back in AEW sooner rather than later. AEW's first ever Women's Blood and Guts ends in brutal fashion last night. What did you guys think about AEW Blood and Guts show last night? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, at this time, we are receiving word that MVP says that WWE made talent walk on eggshells compared to AEW's relaxed backstage atmosphere. Yeah, sometimes AEW is a little too relaxed. Also, Triple H is being blasted. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Triple H is being blasted as a coward and a liar, and says he has zero respect for WWE executive. Oh, wow, it's getting brutal, man. It is getting brutal. Also, Bobby Fish addresses the possibility of a WWE return after 4 years away. Would you want to see the return of Bobby Fish to the World Wrestling Entertainment, and what brand would you want to see him on? Sky Blue was left gushing blood within minutes of AEW Women's Blood and Guts match. Absolutely crazy. Also, we are receiving word that Charlotte Flair addresses plastic surgery accusations and appearance criticism, as well as Charlotte Flair explains why she was always in the title picture despite fan criticism. And Bianca Belair provides an update on her brutal WrestleMania injury that has kept her sidelined for the better part of 2025. But it would appear as if Bianca Belair does have plans to return to the WWE. But according to those that are known, plans can change. But it would appear as if Bianca Belair won't be back until Royal Rumble. So we got about a couple of months left before we see the return of Bianca Belair to WWE TV. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on that. Also, the Elimination Chamber 2026, the date, location, and the venue has absolutely been revealed online. WWE looks ready to bring one of its most chaotic concepts back to American soil, to Chicago. And Chicago may be the city, the time, and the place. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And are you looking forward to WWE's Elimination Chamber? It should be one for the record books. It should be one for the ages, because, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that WrestleMania is heating up, and it is amping up to levels and lengths we have not seen in a very long time, as the WWE are running it back in Las Vegas once again. Subscribe.